doesn't really matter because he comes to Heat Wave and he just wins it, right?
Murders
but
everyone.
We've seen CakeAssault against the same player, against the same character, dejected and defeated. We're in it.
And you have to think, because that was the, I mean, there was the Crag, and then there was the Ori, and now we're seeing the Raster.
Yes.
Because there was a point where Kusi was not training to be a better Rivals player. Kusi was training to beat Cake.
Right. Yes.
And it's funny, is it was with Ori, like you mentioned.
Yes. And that's why I have to wonder if that is a part of why the Raster switch is not just, oh, I like this character, I think they're better. It is the, I like this character, I think they're better, and I think I can do better versus Cake with them.
Absolutely, because Ori Forsburn is a tough matchup for Forsburn. Raster Forsburn is definitely a losing matchup for Forsburn.
Right.
It is something that is historically one of the hardest matchups for Forsburn.
I mean, if you ask Cake, every matchup's a losing matchup for Forsburn.
Right. Cake is just
better.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask our patch notes, we even think that.
Yeah. Cake just beats everybody through sheer power of will.
Correct.
He manifests wins. And we saw a quick answer after that first stock from CakeAssault. Kusi goes, no, you're not building a percent lead. We are going right back in this.
Yeah, no extra credit for you. You're taking the same test I am.
Toe for toe, bell for bell here, punch for punch between these players.
Yeah, one thing that I really like that newer Rasters like Kusi and the Drip Collector in EU, shoutouts to him, will do is they really utilize the side special cooldown to turn around midair.
Yeah.
Which is, in a weird way, that's one of the things I'm surprised we didn't see that before. But it's also such a small optimization that it's so cool to see.
It's such a basic idea that is difficult to implement in a meaningful way.
Exactly. It's like when people started doing like flame turnaround stuff with Ori and that kind of thing.
Yep. And even the down special turnaround from CakeAssault or that neutral special turnaround he just did.
Oh, what DI though?
I thought we were seeing a dead bird there, and instead Forsburn gets sent off the side.
Yeah, that was 170% CakeAssault live to there, which is very good for him in terms of the longevity of this set. He's not dying at 80.
Right.
No. Every single stock in this game has been answered back within 2 seconds of respawn.
Here we go, though. We're on a ride, baby. That's it.
The DI!
I did not think we were going to see the bird scream so early, and I don't think Cake thought either, because
you saw
that
the hard
DI
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing about Raster is you can do really crazy combos that last forever, and then you're gonna try to, get a, a wait and then a clap, but then Kusi goes, I know you're waiting for this. I'm going to just up special now and kill you off the side and take game one.
Yep, it's the DI mix-up.
We had mentioned, right? Lives to 170 on stock 2, dead at 65 on stock 3.
Exactly.
One of my favorite things to do when I play Raster is a Nair 1 hitfall up special in the middle of the stage. If you're DIing out, you die.
How dare you have favorite things with Raster?
My bad.
I can't believe we're supporting this right now.
Opting for Air Armada here. Not against the idea. I like the size of the platforms. I like the escape routes that it gives Forsburn. However,
I'm worried about juggles.
Yes,
I'm
correct.
very worried about juggles.
Here.
I'm worried about juggles, and I'm worried about the side blast zone against the Raster. You see that up special out of a combo, you're not going to be able to DI away from the up special on this stage.
You might just die off the side from fair.
Yes.
You can run away to escape, but if you're getting juggled in the middle, you're just dead.
Oh, fair clone pop.
You gotta think that the down B was a misinput from Kusi, right? Just a short one there, put him in.
Or he was going for the edge cancel on the platform, because that is something that he does do.
God, I love Cake's like, I'm gonna hit you several times in this direction, and then the smallest, all right, turn around, down tilt. We're on the other side now. Not dead yet.
Ooh, and the reverse.
Yeah.
The reverse on the Nair, actually giving CakeAssault a little bit more time to breathe here, but yeah.
Finds the correct clone.
No smoke and gave away which one he was, and Kusi's just all over it.
There's those quick nairs, those little hit falls, get those strings started.
I mean, that is the thing about fighting Forsburn too. When the clones are out to play, sometimes it's like, oh, I feel really dumb that I got thrown off by the wrong one. And then sometimes you're like, I'm so smart for knowing exactly where you were.
There it is.
And the DI out gonna survive here.
I expected him to go for a tornado there.
So Tornado is a little bit riskier because if you miss it, you are in N-Mic for a lot longer.
True.
That was a guaranteed hit Doesn't get a guaranteed kill unless he DIs in.
I think in previous patches maybe we would have seen that, but it's been a few years now.
Yeah, I was going to say previous patches being
a long time ago.
Pre-definitive edition.
Yes. I've been playing this game for a long time.
But the up special off the top is still something that we would see a lot from blue as well.
Kusi just keeps throwing the claps out and just hasn't been able to find any of them. It's kind of the swing and a miss, but also, like, you're not getting punished for it, so you might as well. There's something massive happening. Okay.
Right here.
Yes.
They're cheering for the clap.
Right.
They love Raster.
The entire Genesis crowd freaking out right now.
We are on last stock, 0%. One thing that you mentioned in the last game is every stock being answered back. We're seeing it again right now.
Exactly. Those are the sets that are so much fun to watch, too. It's not the, like, you got 2 stocked and then brought it back. It's the, we are just doing a barn burner. Every single stock's being answered. You need to keep up now.
That's correct.
It's the difference between a welterweight and a heavyweight fight, right? The welterweight fights are going to go just absolutely to the bell every time. And instead of these huge knockouts, you just see these little death by 1,000 cuts by both players.
I think Kusi may have been 5 to 10% away from a charge down strong killing on that parry. But getting the tech chase with the jabs gets it down strong on the top platform. Get the guaranteed one.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
And that's the stage pick, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You are forcing him that high up in the air to react to that.
Yep. I mean, the tech chase read down strong is like the classic from Cake.
And not only that, but one thing about that stage that it's kind of undersold when you look at it as a counter pick is the height of the platforms. You can't get plat dropped on by a Raster dash dancing on platform in Slipstream without seeing an extra platform distance and being able to react to it.
Absolutely.
That's something that helps in neutral, it helps in punish, and it just... The stage itself is a crazy counter pick. Let's just put it that way.
Ooh, are we going to Neo Jewelsville? Are we seeing it?
We are seeing it.
All right. Big fan of these 2 players. All right.
Shout out to our boy Loxodon.
Yeah, he turned this place into a much more fun atmosphere.
Right.
And look at that. We're partying off the top right now.
Everyone knows there's nothing wrong with casinos and flashing lights.
Now, which one of these guys are stealing from the house tonight, though?
Oh! And what a great sense of awareness to remove that smoke.
Ooh, I wanted to spike back down, but either way. Okay, gets back, and the clone pop. All right, let's see. There we go. Now the clone's popped. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I mentioned awareness to clear the smoke. I want to talk about the awareness of that platform coming in. Kusi was preemptively wave landing on that platform before it showed up. Just beautiful. Beautiful defensive play.
Yeah, some people have great movement, and other people also know the timer of not only can I use this, but I know exactly when it's going to be here.
115%, really a fair away at this point, but Cake trying and maybe answering this back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at that percentage that if Kusi doesn't kill him very quickly here, he's going to live another 50%.
Right. I mean, we were saying before, right, that you were laying down the story of this set. No one had made Cake bleed yet.
Yes.
But Kusi had gone through grueling Game 5 sets, and based on what we are seeing so far, I think we are seeing Kusi's world coming to light.
We are. Absolutely we are. But CakeAssault, going down a stock early, having a big percent deficit, and taking stock number 2 first.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Okay.
That's sour up air.
Answers back.
0 to 8%, but here comes the machine.
I love that double down to it. Says, oh yeah, you can DI out now. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
Try it again. Go for it.
This is the way to land.
Bumping in the
overshoots
background.
the fair.
Both players flubbing a little bit here.
Well, I don't even think that's a flub. That's someone expecting CakeAssault to DI out, right? That's a DI read. And Cake recognizes there's a slipstream there and says, I can hard DI in, and if you look for out, I get back.
Big dare.
Okay.
I love the aggressive option
Was
to get
charging
down.
on the plat and overextended because of it. Okay.
Oh, beautiful landing fair. He could have gone for a dare, but he went for the combo move and does find the down strong.
Whoa! The mid-game pop-off from CakeAssault?
I did not see that down strong coming.
Neither did Kusi.
No. We are both getting hit out here.
That's
but
a, like, gorgeous movement read from CakeAssault.
Because that wasn't a true combo into it.
No.
That was a, I know where you are going to be several steps from now.
Correct. He lands on the side platform with fair instead of down air, keeps Kusi on the stage, says, you're going up. I know where you're going to land.
And we're going back for game 4. Neo Julesvale. Man. I get it. I get why you're playing this stage as Raster. I don't like how that game ends. I want to change the scenery.
I would
It was so close, though. It was so close.
I don't know if it
Man.
matters, man. This is cake.
There's momentum that happened there.
Oh, absolutely. There was
CakeAssault made
momentum.
a huge comeback not once in that game, but twice.
And that's kind of the acknowledgement,
And you saw that
right?
on his face.
Yes.
The roar afterwards, right? Like, this is somebody that has earned my respect as a player because, I mean, for the longest time, I've sat and talked with him about Kusi when he was mostly playing Ori, and the fact that he would always charge the forward strong at ledge and wouldn't be ready for the other options.
Oh, the DI out! Just a little bit!
Caught him.
Just a little bit.
I mean, I think that's been one of the stories of Kusi's Rasters. We've been saying I have the super long extended combos that I can do if I need to, but if I think you're going to hold out once at the long point.
I have to interrupt you here, man. That was almost a stock there from CakeAssault. Kusi barely answering back.
Yeah, one thing that we've seen from CakeAssault too is he's been letting the up strong 2s rip more often. He's on record calling it RNG. When it really is based on your opponent's DI, he's been calling out when the DI is incorrect. And wow.
In the smoke, too.
Not even terrible DI. It was just not perfect.
Sometimes that's all that matters. Even if you're good, if you are not perfect, if you are not great, it does not matter.
Yeah, CakeAssault using the down strong to devastating effect this set, recognizing that it is big, it sends up, Raster's light.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a misinput for sure.
The meme of it being the down strong anti-air.
Yes.
Yep.
That down special on stage from Kusi, allowing CakeAssault to get back for free and build some extra percent, might be deadly here.
I'm going to say, guys, this is getting too high. Kusi has
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was going to say, Kusi has to play perfect.
Every
Some
other
great
game.
DI,
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
CakeAssault living in his head, popping off while looking at him. He's like, yes.
Yeah, this was not like Soul Rifle jumping around, staring out to the crowd. This was looking him dead in the face going,
I won.
Beat you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Beat you.
Yeah, that is
That's how
CakeAssault maybe grinding past where the metal exists. I don't know. That was a back and forth set that Kusi,
Until the end.
That Kusi just like crumbled right at the end.
Yep.
There was misinputs. There was movement callouts. There was CakeAssault living inside of the brain of Kusi.
Because I feel